course, the baseball steroid scandal is just not going away. You familiar with this thing? Yeah. The crowd is on steroids tonight. Those are powerful claps tonight from the crowd. Jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle. That's a powerful clap. Now, this scandal is not going away. Last week, Congress held a public hearing to get to the bottom of the steroid mess, but all they got was the runaround from several players, including Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire. Well, then, this is the latest. Yesterday, an angry Barry Bonds, man, is he angry, he announced he might not play a single game this season, in part because the press won't stop hounding him about whether or not he used steroids. So tonight, we're taking our own look at the steroid scandal. Who knows, maybe we can get some straight answers here. I thought we'd start things off by talking to the San Francisco Giants' Barry Bonds. Let's get Barry Bonds in. See if he's talking and find out what's going on. Now, welcome to the show, Barry.
Yeah, let me guess. The only reason you asked me to be on your show is so you can ask me about steroids.
Yeah, I mean, Barry, that is what's on everybody's mind.
What is it with you guys? All anyone wants to ask me about is steroids. Reporters, FBI agents, congressmen, my steroid supplier, my backup steroid supplier, the team of chemists I hired to develop new undetectable steroids.
All right, okay, Barry, let's move on.
The backup team of chemists, the mouth that grew on my leg as a side effect of the steroids.
You had a mouth? You had a leg grow out of your mouth?
Here we go again. Everybody wants to know about my leg mouth. My doctor, the FBI, my back face, my head foot. Everybody.
All right, it's terrible. Now, is it true, Barry, that you're thinking of sitting out the entire season?
That's right. I'm fed up with everyone dogging me. I'm sick of it. And you know why it's happening? It's just because I'm black. That's why.
Oh, Barry, I don't think that's true.
Oh, come on. Of course it is. Those racists, they just don't want to see a black man break Hank Aaron's home run record.
Barry, I think Hank Aaron is black.
Now that's racist. See, I don't care about that stuff. Conan, I'm colorblind. It's a side effect of the steroids.
Oh, I understand. All right, well, thank you for being here. Good to have you drop in. Now let's talk to a baseball superstar who testified last week before Congress. Please welcome Mr. Sammy Sosa. Let's get him in here and find out what's going on. Good to have you. Now, how's it going? Yeah. How's it going, Sammy?
Conan. Well, I'm just really looking forward to the season starting. I'm excited about being on a new team. And I think we can really do some damage in our division.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great, Sammy. But listen, you were not very forthcoming last week when Congress asked you about steroids. So let me put it to you now. What do you know about steroids and baseball?
¿Qué? No habla inglés.
Well, that's no problem. I can speak Spanish. Dime lo que sabes de esteroides y béisbol.
No habla español.
No habla español? Well, I know some other languages. What language should I try?
No.
No?
No hablo.
No hablo? No hablo what?
No hablo.
No hablo, you don't speak.
Sí. No hablo.
Well, come on, you must be able to speak something. You could say something.
I can't talk. I got an eye in my mouth.
You have an eye in your mouth? All right,
I can't talk.
that's fine. Thank you, Sammy Sosa.
I gotta
That's
go.
good. There's an eye in his mouth.
All right, bye-bye.
Well, let's see if we can get something out of the another star who testified, St. Louis Cardinal legend Mark McGwire. Let's get him in here and see if... I'm sorry, there's been some mistake. Woody Allen, I'm sorry, sir. I was expecting Mark McGwire.
Oh, no, Conan. It's me, Mark McGwire. You know, players just get a little smaller after they retire. That's all. No big deal.
Well, so you say you just dropped some weight? Is that the idea?
Just dropped a little weight. Has nothing to do with being off steroids for 3 years.
Okay, all right.
Still have a full head of red hair. Look at me, I feel great.
Okay, I just don't think it's normal to go from 285 pounds of muscle to a nebbishy Jewish man in 3 years. You had to have been on some steroids.
No hablo.
Thank you, Mark McGuire, everybody. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's it. I guess there's really nobody here who can speak articulately about
Oh, there is! Of course there's someone! Of course there, I can articulate about the steroids in the baseball.
All right, now it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, Arnold, this is good. You can help us out. We're going to talk about steroids. What do you think about what's going on in baseball?
Baseball is garbage.
All right, because of the garbage, because of the steroids?
No, because of the baseball. The steroids that's the only good thing about it.
So you like the steroids, but you don't like baseball. You're not
It's
a baseball.
garbage.
You're
Baseball is boring.
yeah.
These little girly men were running around on the grassy grass.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're playing the tag, and they're showing off their stockings, and they're hiding their hands in the big leather purses.
Well, those are not big leather purses. Those are gloves. Those are baseball gloves. That's insane. That's ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
Zing, you got me. All right.
Yeah, one for me. There's
Yeah.
only one solution to fixing the baseball.
One solution to fixing baseball. What's that?
Just the giant jumbotron.
The jumbotron, yeah.
The giant jumbotron. Instead of showing the crappy replays and the boring statistics, they should use the jumbotron to treat baseball fans to my all-time holiday smash hit classic movie, Jingle All the Way.
Arnold, you mention that movie every time you're here. That movie is like 9 years old.
You're 9 years old.
No, you're 9 years old.
No.
Well, you win again with no. Well, look, Arnold, we're
Top no.
yeah, we're here to talk about steroids.
Yeah, the old people used to accuse Jingle All the Way of being on steroids.
What? What do you mean they
That's
accused?
good. They would say, how else could it crush every other movie at the box office so mercilessly?
All right, Arnold, that's insane.
They would say it's on steroids, it's too strong, they would say. Those laughs are suspiciously large. And the scene where Arnold makes up with Sinbad is freakishly heartwarming.
All right, Arnold. It's insane. Arnold, steroids. You say you don't, you've admitted to using them in the past. You say you don't regret using them?
No.
Well, didn't you ever worry about side effects? I've read that they can even shrink a man's genitals.
No, that for me, that was good. That's why I got into steroids in the first place.
What?
My popo was too large.
Popo? Okay.
It was large.
It was
humongous. Conan, I couldn't sleep on my back or I would suffocate.
All right. So it was,
My popo
you're saying it was big, is what you're saying.
It was enormous. I used it to clean my chimney.
All right. Okay.
Listen to me.
Yeah?
I had to buy an extra seat on the plane for my popo.
Okay, all right.
And it always got drunk.
All right. I get it, okay.
No, you don't. I won my first Mr. Universe title by lifting my popo.
Okay. It was large popo.
Do you remember the movie Twins?
Yeah, that's you with Danny DeVito.
Not Danny DeVito, that was my popo.
Oh, my God, that's it. You're out. Arnold Schwarzenegger, everybody. We'll take a break. When we come back, Clive Owen is here. Stick around.
You're here.